Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the incident that happened in the Miami Mall, and I want to give you my perspective on what I think you were seeing in this footage. This is the alleged footage of the incident recorded from somebody. I found it on TikTok, and what I want to talk about is focus on the middle being, right? It's it starts on the first floor, like the first upper floor, and it teleports down to the lower floors. To me, in this image, you can clearly see the middle being. It kind of looks like it has a hat on, but it's not a hat. It's more like a white hat. Imagine like a football, and the football is like left to right with the points, right? And it looks like the white hat with big eyes, and then it goes really narrow to the jaw and a very, very slender neck. And what does this remind you of? Maybe an ant, maybe a praying mantis, kind of like an insect type being. So to me, these look like mantis. These are like these praying mantis type beings that are like insects, and they are very benevolent. They are very, very nice beings, usually. They should be very nice. There's actually eyewitness accounts of some guy. What's his name? It's not Stephen Greer. Is it Corey Good? I believe he talked about these beings a long time ago. And to me, it looks like they just came in there with a portal, and then looked and teleported down, and everybody was freaking out. So what the hell? Because you had never seen shit like this, right? A normal reaction. Good thing that we got this footage. So the funny coincidence is, apparently, if you type in these coordinates of the mall that these beings beamed into, right? If you exchange latitude and longitude numbers, it points to exactly in the middle of Antarctica. And if you know the story of Admiral Byrd, he went to Antarctica back in the 1930s or something like that to explore the Antarctic territory. He apparently flew to some interterrestrial or extraterrestrial type civilization in Antarctica, and what I've heard, that what Admiral Byrd was actually seeing was these mantis type beings, but because they're very strong telepathically, they put the image of like normal human beings inside his head. So he was seeing normal humans, but they were actually like these mantis type beings. And this is what Admiral Byrd discovered in Antarctica back in the days, but this was like covered up and made a hoax out of and all of this stuff. But Admiral Byrd was very legit. I listened to all his interviews and recordings that were released. So yeah, that's a funny coincidence, right? So these beings come up in a portal. If you reverse these coordinates of the mall, you'll end up in Antarctica, and these beings kind of have a head shape of a mantis, a praying mantis, whatever you want to call it, insect, ant type head, like this white football head, football like head, big eyes, slender neck, right? And these beings are supposed to be living in Antarctica, and there could actually be very sunny and tropical terrain behind the ice. Like it's like huge. It's like thousands of kilometers, right? But you have seasons on everywhere else on the planet somewhere. So I could imagine if you fly in there like 500 kilometers, you're gonna end up in a tropical paradise in the middle of Antarctica. And it's, the ice walls are maybe far out there. So this is my theory on this, what could have happened, or actually what is real and what is happening and what we're seeing here. These mantis beings, maybe they typed in the wrong coordinates when they teleported in there, wanted to go to Antarctica, and then they ended up there in the mall somehow. And then, boom, they teleported out back there again. And so they were never seen again from anyone, right? So I must imagine this scenario would have been like 10 seconds or something like these dudes like, yo, hey Johnny, we ended up in the wrong spot, man. Scotty, beam me up. And they went back out of there. So when all the police showed up and everyone ran already outside of the building, they were long gone. Though I don't know if this is legit. It seems like this is the only legit footage, besides one other footage of a security cam of its store inside, and you can see a portal thing like opening on the right side of the screen. But this footage here is like the clearest and best footage I could find in the past days. And this is basically what I wanted to tell you, what I think these beings are. These are not demons, not fallen angels, any of that stuff. These seem to be solid physical beings, and to me they look like they are mantis, like these praying mantis types. They match the description, dark. But why I think they appear as like shadowy, although they're not see-through. It looks like they're solid black, right? So very solid material. It's first off because they are like teleporting, and actually they could move subdimensionally. This is why you can't see like true body shapes or facial features or anything like that. But it could also be like from the video that it doesn't pick up whatever these beings are. Like this is why they don't get picked up, the features of these beings. So yeah, this is my input for this. If you want to know more about stuff like that, like extraterrestrial stuff, alien stuff, ghosts, spiritual stuff, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna keep you updated about things like that. This is my passion, like what I'm doing. And I know quite a lot about this because this is basically what I've dealt with all my life. And hope you are not scared or anything about this, but it's gonna be getting more and more and more of these kind of scenarios in the couple next month, years to come. Because actually, if you look on my YouTube channel, a couple videos back, I did a video in 2018 or so, I believe. I uploaded it in 2019, maybe 2018, I don't know. It's called Where Are the Aliens? And in that video, I actually talk about that you're gonna see extraterrestrials at the end of 23, beginning of 24. And what did we see in the last couple months? More and more UFO activity. You see the governments coming out with evidence of extraterrestrial stuff. They are beginning to slowly get the public used to stuff like this and roll it out slowly. First they started like with movies. You can see more and more movies. I actually checked out some movie stuff, just the titles and things that came out in the last couple of years. It was more and more focused on like extraterrestrial stuff, paranormal and things like that. And yeah, it's basically becoming more and more common that extraterrestrials are gonna be walking around here openly, and people are gonna film it, and it's gonna be well known, and it's gonna be normal in a couple of years. So get ready for it. It's exciting times. Yeah, that's basically it. Talk to you in the next one.